What's up, marker heads? It's Karen from Art by Karen E. Haley, and today I'm bringing you the YouTube Artists Collective Beautiful Nightmare piece. I did this one in watercolor, and I want to talk a little bit about the group, and I do apologize for my scratchy voice. I was screaming and playing with my son yesterday, and we were really loud, and I ruined my voice, so I kind of sound like a frog. Anyway, so the YouTube Artists Collective is a group of artists on Facebook. It has grown to about 10 or 11 members now, and they're all very, very talented artists that I highly recommend you check out if you have not done so already. They're all so unique, and the different takes on this theme that they've all done have been so fascinating to see. And part of being in the collective and doing the themed piece is making the final illustration available for sale. So mine is available on my Etsy shop, and the other artists are selling their art on their own shops as well. So I really recommend you guys check them out because they're really cool. So I initially had a lot of trouble even finding the time or the will to work on this, and the subject I chose to illustrate, which I'll talk a little bit more about later, was actually kind of difficult for me emotionally. And however, seeing everyone's art all done really inspired me to actually confront my reservations and finish this, even if I am a week late, which I am very sorry about. I would have loved to have gotten this done earlier, but I was really just so afraid to even work on this. So I want to give special props to Alice from Hello Alice, because her piece was a huge inspiration to me to get back on track. And while I had this concept sketched from the get-go, it's kind of interesting because her artwork's message reminded me how much my own artwork meant to me on a personal level, and also her illustration was kind of similar in message. So thank you, Alice, for rekindling my will to work on my artwork because it really means a lot. As for the meaning behind the illustration, it has to do with experiencing an event that makes you feel like the world as you know it is falling out from under you. Like something happens that just turns what you know to be reality into chaos, and in the meantime you have to put on a positive front. That's the beautiful nightmare part. The having to act like you're still the same person while you're trying to keep your footing as the ground falls out from under you, figuratively speaking, of course, and just trying to make everything seem rosy and pretty, and that's kind of why I chose very bright blues and pinks for this painting, even though it's kind of a sad subject in a way. But I wanted to use some bright colors because the idea is that the girl in the picture is trying to put on these bright colors as a way to say nothing's wrong, everything's fine, when in reality her world is pretty much crashing down around her. Now, I have had a very blessed life and have not gone through a lot of hardship, but I did recently, and while I will not share what happened, I can assure you things are much better now. I can tell you this is exactly how it felt. It was really hard for me to go through, and I felt really scared to paint this because it was basically me showing you how I felt back then, and it was kind of a challenge for me to work on this without wanting to stop, and I did power through it and just worked on it and tried to make the process really fun and entertaining. And so I tried a lot of new things. I tried watercolor exclusively. I didn't use any Copic marker or any other things except for my white gel pen at the very end. And it was a lot of fun actually to do the actual painting. And the splatter effect was a lot of fun. So I did manage to make it through the painting, and I am actually quite proud of the piece. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I really hope that you guys like it too. Again, like I said, this is for sale on my Etsy store, and I really don't know what else to say. Also, I'm losing my voice, so I'm just going to leave it off here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this piece, and I hope that you check out the YouTube Artist Collective, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I want to mention before I go that I recently uploaded my first video to my miniatures channel, which will be getting a new video every Monday, and this channel gets new videos every Thursday. So if you'd like to subscribe to those channels, please let me know what you guys think of them, and I look forward to seeing you guys here again in the future. And again, I do apologize for my horrible scratchy throaty voice right now. I don't normally sound like this, but I sound like it right now and it's not very pleasant, so I'm gonna go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.